In English, speakers use stress in various ways to draw attention to what is important in a message. One type of stress commonly used is called contrastive stress. It's used to point out a difference in two words or ideas, perhaps to convey opinion.
I prefer running instead of swimming.
Fact.
She plays the mandolin, not the guitar.
Or to clarify a point.
Why are you wearing a green shirt? I told you to wear the yellow shirt.
In this video, the pronunciation instruction is embedded into a functional lesson rather than being presented as a standalone pronunciation lesson. The learners are learning to use contrastive stress to convey meaning in a work setting.
How many of you have had a job in Minnesota or in the United States?
In my life,
Not yet?
I know I have two people retirement.
In retirement?
I know too.
That's your job right now, right? Anybody else?
No.
No?
I'm student.
Right, that's your job right now, is being a student. Will you pass this around? What is this?
Paycheck.
Okay, a paycheck. The paycheck is gone. I took it to the bank. Yeah. What is this? This, yes, say again. Okay. That's right. Everybody. B. 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 Ub. Ub. Tub. 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 Stub. Stub. Lips together. B. Lips together, apart. B. No. B. Good. Stub. Pay stub. Pay stub. What does the pay stub tell me? It tells me the time I worked. Oh, good. Deductions? Deductions. What is, let's ask these guys, what is deductions? When they take money out. Yeah. Here is your money. I will take a little deduction. For what? Okay. Okay. State, federal, for the community. Good. Many, many, many things we know. This is John. His regular hours. 80. Regular. Rate. Don't forget rate. Is it Ray? 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 No. Rate. Good. So what does this mean? $20
1 hour, no, we
for 1 hour. Good.
stop 1 hour.
Overtime.
Over.
Overtime.
Hour.
Good. Over.
Overtime.
Overtime hours. How many?
8 hours.
Good. Right?
Overtime.
Right.
25.
Pretty good. This is John's pay stub. Is everything okay on the pay stub? Yes? John says he worked 80 regular hours. Is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hours?
5 hours.
80.
80.
Okay. How about his rate? Is his rate okay?
Wait. 20.
Good. Is that the same
No.
as on the board? 20?
No. Oh, yes.
Okay. Are there any mistakes? A problem? Uh-huh.
Overtime, $25.
Okay, overtime is $25. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
4 hours. Overtime.
Any?
Hour is.
Hour, 5 hours.
No.
Oh,
No.
oh.
8 hours.
What's the problem?
Wrong.
Hour.
Wrong hour.
Overtime hour.
Yes. The overtime hours are
8.
wrong.
Wrong, yep.
It's wrong. There's a mistake. What should John do? Go to the office
Yeah, complain.
and complain. Go to the manager. Okay, good. Yes, you're right. He needs his money. Here's the manager. What will John say? Okay. So talk to a partner. Talk to another student. What will John say to the manager?
Sẽ nói gì?
Yeah, I work the 8 hours overtime. Now you write away the 5
many?
hours.
Tại vì nó rate là mỗi giờ.
No, 5 hours.
5 hours,
I work 8
1
hours.
hour late.
Good.
Hour.
Yeah.
Why do you give me $5?
Yeah.
5 hours.
5 hours. Yeah. Good.
I need to correct.
I'm John. You're the manager.
Coming.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Hello, how are you? What does the manager say?
How can I help you?
Can you help you?
Can I help you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do I say? So maybe if I want to be very polite,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
mm-hmm. How do we say this?
Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, please. Okay, here. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Excuse me, can you help me, please?
Good, good. So, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Good.
3 words.
3 syllables. Right. So, excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Use your arm. Excuse me. Good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Again. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, please. What does the manager say? May I help you? This is John, right? Manager. John says,
I have something wrong.
I have something wrong
My paycheck.
with my paycheck.
Yeah.
He says, okay. And what is our problem? I worked how many hours?
8 hours
8
overtime.
hours of overtime.
But
But
my check
my stub
pay my top it
says
is 5 hours.
5. Okay. You don't need to write it. It's okay. You know, we talked about some parts being strong or important, like Minnesota, right? So is important and strong. Here, what is important?
8
8 hours of
8.
overtime.
What else is important?
8 hours of overtime.
Okay. We'll put this as a kind of maybe. Okay.
But overtime.
8
8
hours. What is the 8 not? We did 8, not what?
Sao
8 hour.
We did 8 hours, not 5. Mm-hmm. This is the problem, right?
problem. 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
8 hours.
And it's different,
Plus of 5 hours.
right? Let's try your rubber band. I worked 8 hours of overtime, not 5. Everybody? I worked 8 hours of overtime, not 5. Okay. I worked 8 hours of overtime, not 5.
I work
8
hours of overtime,
not
5.
Good. Let's try with our arms. Put your rubber band down. I worked 8 hours of overtime, not 5. Everybody? I worked
8 hours of overtime, not 5.
5 hours.
right, not 5. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good.
Not 5.
Not 5. Good.
5.
Good. I worked 8.
I work
I work 8.
8 of overtime, not 5.
Good.
5.
I worked 8.
I worked 8.
I work 8.
In English, if something is important, we make it bigger. We stress. Number 1, what's important? What is important or strong in number 1?
80
I work 80 hours, not
80?
70.
hours in full.
So take your highlighter and highlight 80
70.
and 70. Yeah. Highlight 80 and 70.
Teacher, on the line.
Highlight like this. It's fine. And underline is okay too.
Be on the line.
And 70. Yep. Okay. In number 2, what is important?
Yearly.
English, not John Doe.
John Doe.
Okay. John Doe. So highlight Yen Li. And John Doe.
And John Doe.
Okay, good. Now, please do 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? You can help each other. Let's do number 1 together. Okay? So, is it like this? I worked 80 hours, not 70. Like this?
No.
Is that good? No. We need to make the important big. Okay. So together. I worked
I work
80 hours, not 70.
That's right. Let's use our arms. I worked 80 hours.
I work 80 hours,
Not
not 70.
70.
Okay, good. Again, I worked.
I work 80 hours,
Not 70.
70.
Good. Okay, please practice 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with your friends. Okay?
right.
I work 10 an hour of overtime, not 5.
7,
My name is Easy, not Yondu.
47.
I work 10 hours of overtime, not 5.
Not 20. My pay rate
hour,
is 13.70.
20,
Not 47.
20.
Not 11. 47.
I work
I
30 hours, not 20.
Not 17.
70 is Ken.
My name is
John
not
Smith,
John Smith.
Name is Kim Penguin, not John Smith.
30 hours,
Not
20.
Okay, good
Peter Win,
Not
John Smith.
Simon.
I have a pay stub for you. Okay, everybody gets a pay stub today. Everyone has a post-it, a sticky? Yeah? This is what you worked. Look at your pay stub. Is everything okay? Mine says you worked 8 hours of overtime. Oh no, it says I worked 5. Okay, my pay stub is wrong. Okay, how about you? Let's everyone stand up and take your stub.
During this lineup activity, learners are using the errors they found in the pay stubs in the prior activity to engage in a practice dialogue between a manager and employee.
This line, you are the employee, okay? This line, you are the manager, okay? Okay? So employee, please knock. And what do you say first?
Excuse me.
Yeah, how do we say excuse me again, everyone?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Okay. My rate?
My pay 15, 38,
Not 36. Mm-hmm. Yep, so let's say it again. My rate is 38.
my rest 38, not 36.
Good.
Okay. Next week I pay more for you.
Good. These are good managers. You're good managers. Okay, now this line, the employee. You are the managers. Okay, so employees,
My pay
Yes, okay. Tomorrow, next Monday, next week
not
Monday.
11:47.
good.